Hello and welcome to Good Morning Nagaland. I'm Rinki Gogoi and let us begin our day with a beautiful Bible passage.
Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15-16.
After that beautiful Bible verse, let's see the positive thought of the day.
The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. Confucius.
A wonderful positive thought indeed by Confucius. Now it's time to move on with the top headlines for the day. With Nagaland slated for assembly elections in early 2023, Chief Minister Nipurio remarks that he is not looking forward to an election but to a solution to a protracted Naga political problem because unless there is settlement, there is no peace. Nagaland government withdraws its order that required persons entering state to produce negative COVID-19 test reports while primary classes would be permitted from March 1 and also leaves night curfews. COVID-19 cases in Nagaland continues its downhill trend as 90 single-day recoveries were reported against 39 new infections. Union Cabinet approves setting up of G20 secretariat and its reporting structures that will make arrangements to steer India's forthcoming presidency. The ongoing truckers' blockades and protests against COVID-19 pandemic restrictions at the Mantiboa U.S. border are expected to end on Wednesday. Well, we have learned the top headlines for the day. Now we have print review. So let us review some local dailies of Nagaland. Mokhala viewers kan aro moikan milikina aji mokan ekta hi paper sabo, that is the Morang Express, the power of truth. First moi Morang Express de thakia laga top headlines kan janai diwa itu piste itu laga under the news kiki ase itu stylable. The first headlines is no peace unless there is solution, says Nipurio. The next headline is Naga National Restoration and Renewal Summit from February 25. Next headlines though, Nagaland government lifts almost all COVID-19 curbs. Next headline too, Cabinet approves preparations for India's G20 presidency. Next headline sabo, in quarantine for over a week waiting for COVID-19 test report in Nagaland. Our next headline to us say, KU irked by government's lack of response on Tiru police station. Next headlines, our last headlines, Morang Express laga to us say, active COVID cases drop in Nagaland, one more death. Aro itu makan headlines kan kiki ase sailushe itu piste makan first mahala headlines that is no peace unless there is solution, says Nipurio itu laga under the news to kiase. Let me read it out for my dear viewers. Here we go. With Nagaland slated for assembly elections in early 2023, Chief Minister Nipuria said that poll contenders are working hard in preparations while the people are also looking forward, albeit more in terms of a festival. But for me, I am not looking forward to an election. I'm looking forward a solution to the protracted Naga political problems. Because unless there is a settlement, unless there is solution, there is no perfect peace in our land, and artificial peace is there and there is no peace of mind, Rio said while speaking at the Platinum Jubilee celebrations of the Chakesang Students Union at Peg Town. Moi kan ye the news se janai dishe to news se jania do Mukhan Nagaland de itu man news te janai she Nagaland de sob manuhan alak state de Manipur, Goa, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand de inika assembly polls kan chuli thakya time de mukhan yade janai she Nagaland bi assembly polls te chabole se elections chabole se 2023 in the year 2023 aru to logote Nipurio mukhanla chief minister Nipurio pra janai she itu state la elections to manukhandu ekta festival hisab de hi sanishna jani pase kuina Nipurio pra koise holwi tai to koise etu tai elections karne forward look korean hoy elections ahibole ase koikana tai elections la opporte tai khushi pan hoy holebi tai to ki karone forward look rese ki karne age sai ase kuladu Nagaland te Naga political solutions kandu enika bia hoi thakya time te political solutions lagate hi tai focus kore ase kushe tai kushe yate itia Nagaland de political peace na thake kushe itu to peace of mind bi nai kushe holebi itu ekta artificial ini opor hi peace thakya nishna dekha nishna ase holebi 2023 la elections ahia pichete Nagaland te mokan laga chief minister Nipurio pra koise after the 2023 elections Nagaland te ekta peace solution ahibo lage over the Naga political issues koikena taibra age sai ase koikena news te janaise next news sabo Nagaland government lifts almost all COVID-19 curbs. Pre-primary classes from March 1, night curfews lifted and no negative COVID test report required to enter the state. Itula headlines la nichede news to kiase Silobo first. The Nagaland government withdraws its order that required persons entering the state to produce negative COVID-19 test reports at entry points. However, travelers or tourists who are symptomatic will have to undertake screening tests at the point of entry. In an order issued on Tuesday, State Chief Secretary and Chairperson of State Executive Committee J. Alam announced further relaxations of COVID-19 restrictions throughout the state with immediate effect up till February 2022. Nagaland government laga COVID-19 laga restrictions to por yet a news te janai she yate koyase first mukhan sub headlines te janai dikena se primary classes from March 1 aru pre-primary classes kandu March 1 pra shuru kuribo koyase to Nagaland government pra nutun SOPs kan dia samete janai she ta sub headlines te jananishna pre-primary classes to March 1 pra shuru hobo aru next to night curfews kan chi takishe jote jaga khante night curfew salina rakshe itu kantu lift kori dibo kushe nathakya ho jabo kushe aru next to kushe no COVID-19 test reports required to enter the state aru manukan jua time jua samay laga COVID-19 restrictions la hisabte state te gushibole karne Nagaland te bahar pra Nagaland bound passengers kan inbound passengers kan bahar pra ya tourists kan ge negative COVID test report RT-PCR report kan TrueNet report kan dibo lage ko dikshe holbi itia laga samete nutun SOP ulato kushi negative test report na dile bi ho koikena janish aru restrictions kiki alina se sailo bahebi mukhan yade kwase Nagaland government withdraws in order its order to required for persons entering the state to produce negative COVID test reports aru itu logote itu kushe the entry points jote entry points ase itu entry points kan de mukhan laga age te screening test kan hudai kushe this time screening test bi nalobo kushe our next question in an order issued on Tuesday State Chief Secretary and Chairperson of the State Executive Committee J. Alam announced further relaxations of COVID-19 throughout the state effect till February 2022 aru itu do moikan laga State Chief Secretary J. Alam pra ulai diala sekshe aru itu COVID-19 laga nutun SOPs to February 2022 tak cholibo koise itu nutun SOPs to aru moikan next news kiki ase sabo Naga National Restorations and Renewal Summit from February 25. Shisha Hoho Prayer Warriors will be organizing Naga National Restorations and Renewal Summit from February 25 to 27 at Naga Shisha Hoho Prayer Center, Pritzzie, Kohima. The summit will be held under the theme, Turn us back to you, O Lord, and we will be restored. Renew our days as of old. Lamentations 5:21. A press release from the organizing committee informed on Tuesday. The speakers for the program include Forum for Naga Reconciliation convener Reverend Dr. Wati Iyer, Senior Pastor of Chakisang Baptist Church, Ministers Hill Kohima Reverend Dr. Vevo Fesao, Vice President of Nagaland Christian Forum Reverend Dr. Nikedozo Papino, and Pastor of Pom Baptist Church Kohima Reverend Pomli Van. Yet in news they jana ase Naga National Restoration and Renewal Summit ekta February 25 day hobo koise Naga Restoration and Renewal Service, that is summit ekta February 25 day hobo koikena janese aru itu Naga Shisha hoho pra loi jabo chulai jabo koise aru itu Naga Shisha hoho pra chulai jai time te tai khan pra itu do under the theme, itu laga theme to Bible verse ki cholabo kushe Lamentations 5:21 laga Bible verse under de itu cholabo kushe aru Naga Shisho Hoho Prayer Center Pritzie Kohima te hobo kushe aru itu 25 pra shuru koina February 27 tak chulabo kushe aru yate to speakers khan to Naga Forum, that is Naga Forum for Naga Reconciliation laga under the Reverend Dr. Wati Iyer thakibo kushe ekjon speaker to our next speaker to Chakisang Baptist Church laga Reverend Dr. Vevo Fesao thakibo kushe our Vice President of Ministers Hill Church Kohima Dr. Nikedozo Papino bi thakibo kushe aru Pom Baptist Church laga Kohima laga Reverend Pomli Van Bra speakers kurikina chulabo kushe. I hope everyone is looking forward to that summit. Let's move on with the next news for the day. Cabinet approves preparations for India's G20 presidency. The Union Cabinet on Tuesday approved the setting up of a G20 secretariat and its reporting structures that will be responsible for making arrangements to steer India's forthcoming presidency of the influential grouping. India will hold the presidency of the G20 from December 1 to November 30, 2023. Culminating with the G20 summit in India next year. The Ministry of External Affairs and the G20 Secretariat will be guided by an apex committee headed by the Prime Minister, and it will comprise the Finance Minister, the Home Minister, and the External Affairs Minister, and India's G20 Sherpa Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal. Acha, yet news te koise Cabinet approves preparations for India's G20 presidency. India, the G20 Secretariat, laga opor de ekta presidency laga preparations chuli ase kushe aro itu arrangements kan India prahi lui jabole ase kushe itu laga preparations kan itu G20 presidency do India chulabole thakya do India pra bhalwa arrangements kan preparations kan chuli ase kokina yana news te chalai she aro itu yade koise itu presidency to December G20 presidency to December 1 pra loikina November 30, 2023 tak hobo koise aro itu presidency to ekta committee pra sabo koise aro itu committee to Prime Minister pra head korbo koise aro logote external ministers kan bi takibo koise Home Minister bi takibo koise and the Minister for Sherpa Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal bi itu committee to sabo koise. So I hope everyone is looking forward to the new India's G20 presidency. Let's move on with the next news. In quarantine for a week, waiting for COVID-19 test reports in Nagaland. As per the COVID-19 SOPs issued on January 8, and in any individual 12 years and above, including the vaccinated entering the state, was required to produce COVID-19 negative test report with the swab given for testing not earlier than 3 days of the date of arrival. The SOP further stated that if the incoming traveler did not have a negative test report, the individual was required to undergo testing at the point of arrival. The individual was further required to quarantine at home or at a paid facility till the declaration of the result. This was the routine procedure and was assumed to have been applied till February 15 when revised guidelines were issued by the Home Department. On February 6, 2 persons reached Dimapur by flight from Delhi and went through the procedures as specified in January 8 order. They opted to quarantine home till they were informed of the test results. They expected to get the results the next day, but it did not come. They waited for the next day, but still did not come as expected, and the days passed with no news or information about the test. As told the Morang Express, they tried checking for the results through the auto-generated link sent to the registered phone number. They also tried the Nagaland COVID portal using the SRF, that is the Specimen Referral Forum ID, but it bore no record about their COVID test taken on February 6. It was informed that the web portal is operated or maintained by the IT department. The days turned into a week, and it was only on February 15 they came to know if the test result, albeit informally, it was negative. It turned out their swabs were tested. However, the results data were not uploaded or did not register on the COVID-19 report portal, and there was not informed the test outcome through any other mode. When contacted, a state health official expressed regret for what was reportedly a procedural gaffe. According to the official, there are some issues with the SRF number, working on it. Here, yate do ekta dangor ekta story aro important ekta story ekta jani paise. Joa samede mukhan SOPs Nagaland Health and Family Welfare Department pra SOPs release kora isapte do June manukhan state entry kori ase, tourist khan hoile bi inbound passengers khan hoile bi tai khan entry points te test koribo lage aro test koria piste negative test report dia piste hi state enter koribo pare kuse. To itula isapte certain passengers while returning from Delhi they entered Dimapur aro itu Dimapur te Delhi pra ahya samede Dimapur te gosia time te takhan entry points te test korise aro test koria time te takhan nijor ke self quarantine kori kena thakse gorte aro inia hoina test reports kan gene rukhi thakise. To test reports kane rukhi thakia time te to din hui jese reports ahi nai, weeks hui jese reports ahi nai aro slowly inika hoina takhan tahala SRF number, that is Specimen Referral IDB portal te to Nagaland COVID portal te dalikena saise holibe ko reports ola nai guse. To inika hoina February 15 hoise aro nutun SOPs khan bi olaise. To itu piste takhan janise tai khan laga negative test report to negative takise. To itu piste takhan jaina departments khan ke consult kore to janise itu portal to অলপ problem dikena ase aru SRF kan ID kan bi অলপ problem dikena thakse kuse. Tai khan laga test report to ki karne ola nai kule do yata janaise etu tai khan laga etu cotton swabs jun to test kora time te lushile etu to report to test kurise hole bi tai khan la report to upload kori kena thakya nai kuse. To etu karne inika problem di thakile portals kan te bhalwa reports kan upload na korile to public kan janta kan bi olop problem hoja. Itu karne mukhan appeal kori ase to the respective department to function properly and to upload the data according to the reports at the specified time, so that the people janta khan karne problem na hobole karne specified time bitor te hi data khan upload korile bhal hobo ko kina janai ase. Let's move on with the next news. KU irked by government's lack of response on Thiru police station. The Konyak Union on Tuesday took the state government expressed resentment over what it termed as incompetence in matters of law and order and the insincere attitude towards making the Thiru police station operational. In a press release issued by the KU media cell, the union stated that December 4, 2021, it had apprised the state government to activate the Thiru police station by December 14, 2021. This was followed by a reminder on December 28, 2021, but the government has remained unresponsive, it said. In this connection, pointing out that the outing incident of December 4 and 5 took place in the Tiru Valley, which is under the jurisdiction of Tiru Police Station, the KU stated that the incident showed incompetence of law and order failure and insincere attitude of the state government, holding the state government and the Home Department partially responsible for the incident. The union further requested the State Home Minister on the unengineered execution of the construction of the police station at Tiru, non-completion of the construction works within stipulated time, and non-payment of land compensation to the landowners till date. Such manipulations or negligence from the authority concerned cannot be tolerated, it said, demanding that the Home Minister set up an inquiry team. The defaulters must be booked immediately and justice must be delivered to the deprived citizens of the area on or before March 15. It also said that the concerned authorities to initiate or deal with the concerned landowners with a written assurance in regard to land compensation issues and settle the same on or before March 15. Further asserting that the Tiru police station must be made fully operational immediately, the KU reiterated that the state government and the concerned department should deliver justice within the stipulated time frame of March 15, failing which it would proceed to initiate its course of action, the onus which would fall on the concerned authority. Yet in news state janaya se KU, that is the Konyak Union pra Tuesday dinte government ke bishi mon khushi napa janaya se ki karne kule tu itu Tiru Bude police station ekta banabole thakia do iman lack of responsibility, lack of sincerity dikhi pai ase kushe. State government pra itu Tiru de police station construction kurbola upore sanction kura bishte bi itu police station to itia tak banai kena khutam hwa nai karone takhan monduk janai ase Konyak Union pra monduk aru khushi napa jana ase kile kule jo makhan sobi jani ase ja samete December 4 aru 5 de kinika outing de aru Tiru de makan laga Naga Bratrens Konyak Naga Bratrens kan murishe afsba chulai jatam the to inika time de do Tiru de inika police station ekta bishi zaruri ase koi kana makan jani ase to inika sanction kuria pishte bi ki karne inika itia tak iman diri hoi ase banai nai aru itu laga upor de land owners khan ke itu Tiru police station banabole thakia laga land owners khan ke bi itia tak takhan bhal pra itu takhan laga payments to Nadia Nishna Jana ase to itu kane Konyak Union pra itula upor bi mon khushi na pa jana ase aru takhan pra further kushe state government ke appeal kuri ase joldi kam du khatam koribole aru March 15 tak time dia ase aru itu March 15 tak same dia same de itu jodi Tiru police station to construction khan du banai kena jodi shuru na hoi kule to tai khan laga nijor laga hi hisab te jolai jabo kushe nijor la hisab te hi takhan kinika itu police station to banabole karne force dibo lage tahan nijor laga hisab te hi kam chulai jabo koi kena janaise. Let's move on with the next news. Active COVID cases drop in Nagaland, one more death. Cases in Nagaland continued its downhill trend on Tuesday as 90 single-day recovery were reported against 39 new infections. As per the daily health bulletin issued by the State Disease Surveillance Program, Kohima reported 14 cases, Dimapur reported 13, Twensang reported 6, and Mokokchung 2, Paren 2, while Mon and Woka reported new cases each. Tuesday, 39 cases were out of 611 samples tested on February 15, denoting a sample positivity rate of 66.38%, the bulletin informed. With this, the total COVID-19 case load in the state increased to 35,274, out of which 382 were active cases. Yet in Nagaland laga health bulletin laga hisabte integrated disease surveillance program la hisabte Nagaland te ekta arubi nutun COVID-19 bimari pura motwa laga janaise aru state te Kohima te total COVID-19 laga nutun cases ola to 14 Kohima te 14 nutun COVID-19 cases ola kena ase gushe aru Dimapur te 13 ase gushe Twensang te 6ta Mokokchung te 2ta parent te bi 2ta aru Mon aru Woka te ekta nutun cases ulai kena ase gushe aru itu health ministry laga bulletin la hisab te tu Nagaland laga COVID-19 laga bimar laga tally aro total number kiman manu bimar hwa ase etu komti hui ja ase kushe holebi aji jani padu ekta manu mot huse kushe aro with this we will like to wind up our today's print preview section. After all of the details, all of the news that we have learned, now it's time to look back into the past. Let's turn the pages of the time and have a look at what happened today in the yesteryears.
The Romanian Football Federation joined FIFA on February 16, 1930.
I hope there was some information very valuable for our viewers. Now let's move on to my favorite section and our favorite section, and let's have some refreshing melody that will uplift our mood.
And I'm not getting any younger.
There was such a wonderful piece of melody by Temsil Clover. The lyrics are so on point. The melody was so perfect. But dear viewers, this is all for the day. But let us check today's weather updates before we leave. And I wish you all a very good day ahead.